What's good? What's good? So this video is talking about one of the better things you can do when you start your day, and that simply is just go outside. Just trust me. Just go outside, start your day. It's like, I get it. There's a lot of distractions, a lot of alternatives available when you start your day, but just when you wake up, normally it's probably you wake up, you check your phone, or you wake up, you probably go to your laptop, you got work and all that stuff, and completely understandable, or for entertainment. And I know it's tough, but I'm telling you, trust me, start your day outside. There's so many benefits that come from it is when you start your day outside. I'm first-hand experience, like for me, I love it. Now, it's something that I look forward to is when I start my day outside. And there's a lot of people that don't even know that is available to them, like that option. It's very hard, don't get me wrong. Like there's things, for instance, there's people that might say, oh, well, I can't, it's cold outside, like my weather conditions where I am, or it's pretty much weather, or it's just challenging to go outside, whatever it may be. I'm not telling you to even go out there long. Put on a jacket, do what you got to do, but go outside. You can be, if you have the luxury of a car, go in a car and go outside. If you can't, if you live in an area like, let's say in Toronto, downtown, or wherever you are, walk around there. Like there's indoor spots to go into. Or if you have access to a bus, like if you're in the suburbs, you have access to a bus, then go to the bus. But my main point is whatever it is, start your day outside. And there's so many benefits to it. So for instance, your mood. Like from my firsthand experience, the days where I'm kind of sluggish, a lot of times there's a correlation from when I stay at home a lot more. And I'm sluggish and I don't feel motivated, I don't feel myself. But the days I'm very optimistic, the days I feel really good, is the days where I'm outside. I start my day specifically outside. And if you think about it, it makes sense. Like your body, think about your body. It just was laying down. Ideally, if you get sleep, let's say between 5 to 6, 8 hours, it can really help you start your day, right? So if you've been sleeping for 8 hours and you just randomly wake up and now you're laying down another 3 hours, that can be beneficial to you either, in a sense where you've been laying down, your body wants to move, like your body actually wants to start its day, and you're doing things to make it like go against what it wants to do, right? And so if you start your day outside, it's like turning on the engine to a car. The way I would put it, I'm not saying it might be like this for everyone, but you gotta at least give it a try. You gotta see what it's about. You gotta see what the benefit of it. And yeah, there's so much benefits. I feel optimistic. I feel good about my day. I just feel more hopeful. And to those that haven't tried it yet and they're just looking for a reason, hopefully this is something that will benefit you. Because yeah, there's even like health benefits to it psychologically, right? There's situations where they did a study of, like a small study, and they tested people that go outside and start their day outside. Specifically, they went on walks actually, but they started their day outside going on walks. And these were people that felt that they were sleep deprived, so they had bad sleep. And so they found that, I believe it was 18 women felt more energetic about their day more than coffee would help them. Because, a lot of times people drink coffee and they feel like it could be beneficial for them, and they can start their day and they feel more energetic throughout the day. But they found that just walking in the morning to start their day made them more energetic throughout the day. And I think it goes to show, it makes sense that your body naturally wants to go outside. Like think about a sunrise. Like it naturally will give you hope, right? It's something that's designed to give you hope about the day. And as as an individual, as a human being, you're supposed to, I feel like, start your day outside, especially as men. You're supposed to start your day outside. And so, yeah, there's just so many different situations. There's apparently, I believe I was watching an interview of a neuroscientist, and he was saying that anytime, like if you start, instead of screen light, like fake light, if you started with natural light, like the sun, like if you start your day with that, you become more optimistic. It lowers the chances of depression and anxiety throughout the day. So it gives you all these psychological benefits, these mental benefits that your brain actually needs. Your body needs it. And your body is trying to work with you a lot of times behind the scenes. It's not going to tell you, hey, I need sunlight. Hey, I need oxygen. I need fresh air. It just, it'll give it little signs. It'll give you little signs, like you might get a headache, you might feel negative. And it's on you to really be aware of what's going on, right? Like you got to be aware of what your body is telling you. And so the other day, my elbow was hurting, right? Like my elbow. And I realized it's because I was using my phone too much that specific day. And I realized, oh, like my body is not gonna, alarm's not gonna go off, nothing's going. I have to self-reflect and realize. So if you're someone that constantly every day, you're thinking negative, you're demotivated, which is completely normal and fine, especially this day and age. Maybe a great alternative for you would be starting your day outside, man. It doesn't cost you nothing. I'm not telling you to get any food from outside. I'm just telling you to just start your day outside. And most importantly is, I'm not even telling you to be there the whole day outside. I'm not telling you to spend your whole day outside. I'm saying to start your day outside. And I'm not telling you for how long. I'm no exaggeration. When I first started doing it, I would literally put on my jacket, put on everything, bundle up, because it's cold where I am, bundle up, and then I would walk for, no exaggeration, about 1 minute. That's it. That's all I would do. But that, I started my day outside, and that was really good. And sometimes, like, people in my house would look at me like I'm crazy, because what is he doing? He literally just left me, coming right back, and then he takes off his jacket. But I was just trying to make myself create that habit of starting outside. And that comes from, there was an individual, he was a drug addict. And so specifically, I think he was doing a lot of cocaine at that time. And he beat cocaine, I think it's been over a decade now. And one of his advices is simply starting your day outside. So that's where that came from for me, actually, is he was someone that was a former addict. And one of his best things that he suggested just to get over it is literally starting your day outside. He said specifically, he's like, if it comes down to it, just walk to your mailbox and come right back home. Because what happens with drug addicts is they tend to spend, whenever they do cocaine specifically, is they close the blinds, they stay home, they just kind of enjoy the high. Some people like to go out, from what I see online and stuff like that. But a lot of times, like if you're doing it alone and stuff like that, you just really want to be alone in your own bubble. And so that's what they would do. And so what he would do is just start his day outside, and it made him more optimistic. It turned on the body, and it made him slowly walk away from drugs, specifically cocaine. And I was like, wow, if someone who is a former drug addict got better from just walking outside in the morning or starting their day outside, I should give it a try, because I'm not doing nothing so intense to that extent, but it helped him. So imagine the benefit it can have on me. And I feel great. I feel so motivated. Don't get me wrong. There's days where I'm not saying it's going to be like a magic cure, but I think it's still a lot better for you than being indoors all day. And there might be people out there that say, well, I can't wake up 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. I wake up late, or I'm a late night person, and that's completely fine. Like that's you, and that's something that hopefully you can work on. That's not even my point. My point is when you wake up, like the moment, whatever it is, it could be 1 p.m., 3 p.m. When you wake up, instead of staying in bed excessively, just start your day outside, man. Let your eyes see the sun, and it might be a cloudy day, it might be a rainy day, but there's still sun out there, there's still rays, and your brain and your body and your whole like psychological thing needs that, man. I can't stress that enough. is it wants to go outside. There's oxygen, you feel good. There's so many things to it. And again, if it's hard for you, just take it all in baby steps, whatever baby steps may be for you. If it's hard for you because you feel like, oh, I gotta check my phone, I gotta check my screen, completely understandable, man, especially in this generation. But take it with you. Like, whatever if you really are keen on checking your phone and you really want to check it out and see what's going on, is just take it with you. Like, check it outside, man. Like, if it comes down to it, and just, again, take it in small baby steps, because this is your life, and life is such a gift, and there's so many things available. And you gotta realize, if you're feeling certain ways, especially, or you're just not, life is not making sense, maybe it's a lot of times your environment that you're putting yourself in, and you don't even realize it. You've just done it so much, it's habitual. You've done it so much that you don't even realize that you're putting yourself in these environments. And so it's important to change your environments too. And yeah, man. And you when you wake up, let's say for people that are unemployed, or let's say there's people that are trying to find a job, or students, or just anyone, someone's just having a bad day, when you wake up and you just walk around, you might run into certain people. There's people that actually motivate you when you go outside. So for instance, if you walk around a neighborhood, you might see a jogger. It might be cold as heck, and you might see a jogger, and you go, wow. Like, they'll inspire you, because a lot of people are sleeping at that time, or a lot of people are just, I'm talking about in the morning specifically. But even if it's during the day, like if you wake up late, if you just see people outside, out and about, it makes you more, it's real interactions. You're not per se talking to them, but you're seeing them. You're seeing a kid play on the playground. You're seeing a kid talking with his mom and dad, and it's just real life interactions you're seeing. I think you need to see that too. You don't get that from a screen. You just, it's not authentic. It's fake. And so I would highly encourage anyone, man, is do it habitually. Try to go outside, no matter the weather, no matter your mood, no matter whatever is your priorities. Again, I did 1 minute. Just do 1 minute outside. That's the goal. If you don't even do it, and then slowly build it up if you'd like, and watch the benefits of that. And I'm sure, I wouldn't be surprised, there's going to be a lot of benefits. Of course, for the people that don't exercise, that's like an exercise too, by the way. You're just walking, like you're moving your knees, your ankles, your body, your thighs. Everything is moving. And so it's like turning on the system. How could it not help you, The heart, like the brain, of course, like we talked about. But that's my opinion. And a lot of people should be doing it, and a lot of people aren't doing it, because let's say if we live in a building or live in a house, it's just so cozy. I get it. But to appreciate something, you got to get out of it and then miss it and come back. So you'll probably appreciate your bed even more. You'll probably get better sleep. And in fact, they say that neuroscientists said is that anyone that starts their day outside, like if the first thing they look at in terms of light, the first type of light is natural light, aka sunlight, versus staring at their screen, is that person typically sleeps much better. So like when nighttime comes, because you've started your day outside, your brain, I guess it's the circadian rhythm is called, is that it knows, okay, I've been in light, natural light, now the light has gone down, and now it's getting darker, it's time for me to go to sleep. So just create this habit for yourself. Hopefully it helps you, and let me know if you've seen any benefit in it. Please feel free to comment and let me know, because I'm actually curious to know if people do it already or not. Maybe this is something that other people have already been doing and I'm just kind of behind on it. But yeah, I just wanted to share just something that could help someone, because I know how it was like for me when I wouldn't go outside. And I don't know why. Like, I didn't realize it. I didn't ponder or reflect on it. But now it makes sense. I was just spending a lot of times indoors, and that's fine if your job or your situation applies to that. But all I'm asking for is 1 minute, man. If you could do 1 minute outside, you're a champion. So if that didn't encourage you or kind of inspire you to go out, then find your own thing that encourages you to go out, because this is just a first-hand testimony for me that what worked. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to hopefully at least benefit someone from it and share what works for me. And yeah, all right, take it easy, y'all. Peace.